James, welcome back to InvestorStream. Audeara is coming off another very strong quarter led by consistent growth in operating cash receipts and key product launches. To start, can you just provide an overview of your key growth drivers, perhaps starting with the domestic market before switching to the international outlook?
Yeah, thanks so much, Alex. When we look at where our growth drivers are, we always have the Australian market as our core. It's our bedrock. It's where we're stable and continuing to see that growth. And one of the pillars of that growth is the new product launch of the Audeara Buds that I'm speaking to you with. So the first time we've moved from an over-ear headphone technology into an in-ear headphone technology that also can amplify the world around you and is Auracast enabled. So some cutting edge technology there, as we like to do, leading the charge, which is seeing an uptick in the local Australian market. But when we're really looking at the shoot the lights out type growth, that's coming from our AUA tech business unit. And that's from our super strong partnerships with these global organizations that are seeing our technology as a real value add into their markets. So Audeara branded products into the Australian market and into the international audiology market, our home turf. And then these AUA technology partnerships. The most recent one we're celebrating being Clinico, of course, which is these versions of our buds being launched into the Taiwanese market with the leading provider of audiology solutions in Taiwan. It's also led by a gentleman who was our lead strategic investor and the largest investor in the company. So a couple of years ago, he saw what we were doing, saw what we were capable of, saw what it meant for his market and his business, Clinico, up in Taiwan, and now rapidly growing into China. And so we've been working very hard to get that product into market. So for that launch to finally be here and for us to have our Audeara products, the development of the Zildjian products into the US music instrument space, and now a own brand Asian market product into that scalable Asia Pac space has set a really strong foundation for the year ahead, which we're pretty excited about.
Thanks, James. Now, you mentioned the launch of the co-branded healthy hearing earbuds with Clinico. Can you just provide some extra context on how this product launch was developed and the broader strategic value to Audeara in addition to the near-term revenues?
Yeah, so we really are kicking off. We've had the Clinico product in the works for a couple of years now, and it started from our relationship with David Lin, who is the CEO of Clinico, who came in a strategic raise a few years ago at a 20 or 30% premium to the market at the time and became our leading shareholder. And that was with a view to a really strong working relationship where he could leverage off our technology and go to market in the hearing health space. And we could, of course, in turn, leverage off his access to a really rapidly growing market segment. And I think what's really fundamental to that growth is that these products are Clinico branded, the organization that's the largest audiology retailer in Taiwan and is now rapidly growing in China with a really strong base in Shanghai. And when companies really go to the effort and lengths to put their own brand front and center on these products, you know that they're going to be getting behind them because it's fundamental to not only their revenue streams, but also their brand presence in a market where they're dominant. So these products really do need to be successful. And we're seeing that support and we're seeing the effort that these launches are being prepared for. And it gives us a lot of confidence about not only this product, but future product lines and future working relationships with such a strong player in the Asian markets who really has his ear to the ground on global trends. You know, the same day that we announced we were launching hearing aid technology into China was the day that Apple announced that they were launching their hearing aid adaptations to their AirPods in the US. And of course, these things don't happen overnight. They take years of work. So that was quite a tremendous event to be up in Taiwan celebrating the launch of these new technological advancements we have, and then having the largest consumer electronic company in the world say, hey, this is something we think is cool and something that's going to start taking off. So reading those trends early has been amazing, and it's put us on the forefront as additional companies look to utilize our technologies to try and fight with Apple coming into the space.
And just finally, James, cash flows in the quarter were underpinned by the completion of the $2.1 million payment from another global partner, that being multinational music instrument manufacturer Zildjian. With ongoing traction for the AUA technology division in global markets, what additional opportunities are on the horizon in 2025?
Well, I actually just got back from the largest consumer show in the world, consumer electronics show in Las Vegas, and we had our team there, and we were partnering with EastTech, our development partner for the Chinese hearing aid technologies. And it was a really tremendous week with the type of Rolodex that EastTech have and the partnerships that they were able to introduce us to. We see an incredibly strong pipeline for the AUA tech division of the business. And so we know we've got an awful lot of work ahead of this year, and the foundation is with our existing partnerships. So, additional opportunities with Zildjian, repeat purchase orders that'll be coming in, these types of things. These large organizations, they do things properly. They take their time, they structure, they plan, and when they commit to something, they really see it through. So having the relationship with Zildjian, having the relationship with Clinico, and now having the doors opened by proving that we can deliver for these well-trusted brands, it's created a very strong pipeline that we're excited to be informing the market about when the time is right.
Thanks, James. Appreciate the update. All the best.
Thanks, mate. Talk to you soon.